When I first came upon the leftist side of YouTube, one of the things I noticed was that there seemed to be a very clear split, made all the sharper by the demands of the algorithm. On one side are those who are focused on class struggle, uniting the poor and working classes to rise up against the corporate shareholders and landlords, and throw a wrench into the machinery of capitalism. And on the other side, those who are focused on social justice, making sure that people with marginalized identities have a seat at the table. Those who are focused on class struggle point out that the machinery of capitalism creates a corrupt power structure to crush all the poor, and the last thing we need is to bring more people into power, so concerns about identity must wait. And those who are focused on social justice point out that people who are marginalized before the revolution will be marginalized after the revolution unless the corrupting influence of bigotry and prejudice are dealt with now. And so, people on each side of this argument, at least as framed by YouTube's algorithm, accuse each other of being on the side of the oppressors. And call each other names, like brocialist and SJWs. People on both sides are standing by their convictions. And people on both sides are telling the truth. It is true that capitalism oppresses all the poor regardless of their identity. It is also true that not all forms of oppression are the same. And we cannot assume that those who have never experienced a specific form of injustice will recognize it, should it rear its ugly head again. Our identities determine where we are coming from, and our angle of attack for any particular problem. By taking the time to respect each other's identities, and listening to each other's perspectives, we can make room in our circle for everyone, and make sure that we are aiming at our common adversary, and not each other. Class struggle leftists and social justice leftists may be on opposite sides, but they are the opposite sides of a coin, and not a battlefield. It would behoove us all to start acting like it.